guys, what's going on? Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and this is the official YouTube channel of serialatmidnight.com. And I'm glad you're here because this is well, it's cool. So I have this that came in the mail. It's from Severin, and this is kind of a sequel to the scammed video. And if you're watching this channel, chances are you saw the scammed video about Severin. I had found some Severin Blu-rays, Zombie 3 and 4, at a Walmart, and they weren't in the system, so I asked the employee how much. Now, I'm already, I'm like, why is Severin in Walmart? So there's a story behind it, yeah. I asked how much they were. She was like, they're not coming up in the system. I was like, oh, okay. She was like, how much do you want to pay for them? I was like, I don't know. She said, how about $5? I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And then later brought them home and discovered that they were like fakes, apparently. So we're gonna crack this open and see what exactly. I have kind of an idea of what it is because I have talked to Severin about this, but it's interesting because this comes from Severin. There's the Severin, and I am Heath. Hopefully that shows up. But it's interesting because Walmart does not come out of that video, the scammed video, looking particularly good, and frankly, neither do I. I didn't necessarily intend to come across maybe as how I did, but I did, and it's been interesting. So, but who did not come across poorly in that video is Severin. Severin came across as the victim, as they are, because it was their product that was being, what I think is like mocked up and bootlegged. Like I don't think any part of that was legitimate. So I had some communication with Severin, and they asked me for my address. So let's see what's inside. So here we go. We have black cases off the top, so we already know that these are not the same as wow, these are not the same as what I saw on that Walmart shelf. Here is the official legitimate releases of Zombie 3 and Zombie 4. A film by Lucio Fulci. I know the history of this movie, but Lucio Fulci has the credit. And here's Zombie 4, and let's look right off the top. It says limited edition, 3,000 units only, with bonus soundtrack CD, music composed and conducted by Stefano Mainetti. That was not on the other release. It was a blue case. It did not have any of this stuff on it. I think maybe they'd scanned the artwork off the internet and replicated their own. And this is the same thing with bonus soundtrack CD, music composed and conducted by Al Festa. So let me say thank you, Severin Films. Thank you. I am in your debt. This was far above and beyond there's no way that I could have ever like expected such kindness from you. You know, we talk about bad retail experiences on this channel from time to time, and like poor customer service. This is outstanding customer service. Severin Films owed me nothing. The video was called Scammed. You know who was scammed more than anybody? Severin, because it was their product that was being mocked up and sold as being legitimate when it wasn't. I can look at these and tell these are not even the same. Even the tops don't look the same. So those were complete fabrications. They owed me absolutely nothing. And I don't even think they knew that I write about movies. I don't think they know that I review movies for Serial at Midnight or for F This Movie. I don't think they knew that about me. I think they just felt bad that I had such a bad experience and that I thought I had the movies and I was so excited about having the movies. And they sent these to me for free. And seriously, Severin Films, thank you so much. I cannot express how humbling this is, but I do feel in your debt. And so I am going to, you guys keep your eyes peeled to serialatmidnight.com because I am going to write reviews for these. I will say to you guys watching this video, some of you may know who Severin, the company Severin. If you do not know Severin Films, they are a horror label. They put out rare Italian, like obscure horror. They're a horror label. And while none of it is what I would call kid-friendly, they do have kind of a different, like, they have a wide array of horror. They have, they do a lot of the specialization of, like, like the 50s horror and the 60s horror. They put out a killer Amicus box set. Amicus was one of the English horror of the 60s to 70s. You had Hammer, and you had Amicus. They sat at the top of the mountain with Hammer. So they put out an Amicus box set. They also did, I have a Jack the Ripper limited edition Blu-ray that they put out of like a lost, like multiple cuts of the Jack the Ripper movie from, I can't remember the year, it's early 60s. And they have recently just put out a bunch of other cool stuff. If you're into like the hardcore horror, they do a lot of that as well, like cannibal movies and stuff like that. Some of that's a little bit makes me squeamish, so I stay away from it. I like the classic stuff. If it's got Peter Cushing in it, or if it's Italian horror from the 70s and the 80s, I'm all over that. But if you're not familiar with Severin Films, that's what they do. And if maybe go give them some love. I will be reviewing these for serialatmidnight.com. I don't know when. Hopefully by the time this video is up, there'll be reviews on serialatmidnight.com, but I can't say for sure because I'm just not sure. But there it is. This is Zombie 3 and Zombie 4, sent to me by Severin Films, because they are apparently the kindest, most generous people in the world. I will say that is the horror community is so tight and like cool to each other. It seems like, I know the horror community can be kind of scary to a certain, like if you're on the outside and you're like, well, I don't know, like the horror community is so kind, and they like watch each other's backs and stuff. So this is an example of that, and I just want to thank you, Severin. Thank you very much. So guys, that is it. I appreciate your time. I thank you for watching this video. That is the conclusion of the scammed video saga. Who saw that coming? I certainly did not. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will catch you. Let's do this. And I will catch you later.